guys, we're back talking some more Obi-Wan Kenobi on the channel with the third episode just dropping on Disney+. We're already at the midpoint of the season. These 6 episodes go by so fast. I quite enjoyed the first 2 episodes, seeing Obi-Wan go and save Princess Leia, but we didn't get a general sense of where the series exactly was going to take us, even though we did have those big surprises at the end with Reva stabbing the Grand Inquisitor. But mainly the big surprise was Obi-Wan finding out that Anakin is alive, and then we pan over to Darth Vader in the Bacta tank, which excited me because that means we had more Darth Vader on the horizon. Right from the jump, we get a whole lot of Darth Vader in the episode. I absolutely love the opening, seeing Anakin have the suit being put on him as Obi-Wan reminisces about everything that transpired before then. Really haunting, very eerie, sets the tone perfectly to just show how menacing Darth Vader is as we see him on the throne in Mustafar. Also, it's great that it's actually being voiced again by James Earl Jones. That was something that I was worried about going into this series, if he was going to continue voicing the character, because I love the guy, but he's in his 90s. Sure, Star Wars under Disney has its fair share of criticisms, but I do have to commend them because I feel like they've done a great job between this and Rogue One to just showcase how scary Darth Vader can be, especially in this time period where he is the strongest. You see everyone around him is so scared of him, even Reva, the Inquisitors, all of them. As we see Darth Vader offer Reva the position of Grand Inquisitor if she goes and actually successfully captures Obi-Wan. Pretty great stuff in this entire opening section. We also see there's some sort of rivalry brewing between Reva and the 5th brother. We see it continuously going on in the episode. Not sure how that's going to play out. There's also the fact that I don't think the Grand Inquisitor is actually dead anyways. Speaking of Obi-Wan Kenobi though, since this is his show after all, I did think the adventure would go on with him and Leia in this episode on the planet Mapuzo. It's about as fun as you expect it to be. I am loving this continuously growing bond between him and Princess Leia in these episodes. They just have such great banter with one another, and I thought it was adorable that Obi-Wan actually fixed her little droid Lola. The best part here was them trying to avoid capture from the Empire with all these stormtroopers and these aliens. The one I'm pretty sure was voiced by Seth Rogen. If it wasn't Seth Rogen, it was someone who sounded a lot like Seth Rogen. But there was a lot of added tension to this scene as they are on board with the stormtroopers. They're trying to make up the story on the fly and try and stay undercover. And these are probably one of, if not the dumbest stormtroopers probably in all of Star Wars. I mean, they're not geniuses usually anyways, but Obi-Wan's messing up his story left and right, and they still just believe all the, misinformation. Much like when they did it in the last episode, it never fails to make me upset when we see Obi-Wan reminisce about Padme when he's talking to Leia. And also, we get a little bit of sprinklings with Anakin now because he's haunted by Anakin even more so now. Like when we see him see a ghost version of Anakin, they're doing a great way of incorporating Hayden Christensen into the show more without him actually being in the Darth Vader suit. Because that was something I was curious how we're going to incorporate him into the show, because most of the time he's going to be in the Darth Vader costume. After all of those mishaps, it wasn't a surprise to see them still inevitably having to fight those stormtroopers. However, I did not expect them to be saved by Ilaria Sand from Game of Thrones. I forget the actress. She's a great actress in Game of Thrones, which I've been watching recently. We don't get a whole lot of time spent with her in this episode, but it seems like we're setting her up to be in more episodes in the future. We also get a Quinlan Voss reference. I don't know where else I would put this. It was just cool to see some kind of confirmation about Quinlan Voss. This was kind of like the Glup Shido of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. The latter portion of this episode, though, that's when things get pretty scary, when the Inquisitors show up and Darth Vader also showing up with them. And you can tell this is very personal to him because Obi-Wan is there, and he's taking his anger out on all of the people in the city. He's force choking people, snapping people's necks, dragging them, all to try and get Obi-Wan to come out. And even as Obi-Wan continuously tries to run away from the situation, Darth Vader is always there. He feels like very much like a slasher villain at the end of this episode as he keeps appearing. No matter where he runs, Darth Vader is not too far behind, causing them to eventually have to battle. It's not as exciting as a battle as I expected it to be. I imagine there's going to be multiple battles, because this battle, Obi-Wan just gets the shit kicked out of him by Darth Vader. Like, let's be real here. But to be fair, Obi-Wan has not fought anyone in a very, very long time. He is a bit rusty. This is Darth Vader in his prime, and it is what it is. Did I want to see Obi-Wan get absolutely obliterated by Darth Vader to the point where he force chokes him up in the air and throws him into a fire? Not really. It's still pretty cool to see though. You definitely tell that was something that Darth Vader thought about for many years and finally got to actually give it to Obi-Wan. But yeah, Obi-Wan is pretty badly burnt at the end of the episode. I feel like there's going to be yet another rematch later down the line, a couple episodes from now maybe, where Obi-Wan is in better shape and he's more like the old wise Obi-Wan that we saw when they fought in A New Hope. But the stuff with Reva that's going on at this time while she's trying to look for Leia wasn't personally as exciting to me as all of the Obi-Wan Darth Vader stuff. We do end off the episode with it seeming like she's going to take Leia, which is kind of disappointing. However, it will be intriguing to see where we go in the next episode with Obi-Wan healing from that ass whooping he just took from Darth Vader. What an episode though for Darth Vader. I feel like he kind of steals the episode a bit here just because Darth Vader is a big larger than life presence. Still a great episode though. Make sure you share your thoughts down below. What did you think of episode 3 of Obi-Wan Kenobi? Did you like the episode? Not like the episode? Share any thoughts or theories you may have where we're going to go in the next couple episodes. Do you think we're going to get another rematch between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader as the episodes go on? Or do you think this is going to be it and that's going to be the last time they fight before we see them fight inevitably in A New Hope once again? Either way, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate that. Make sure to like on the video. Also subscribe to the channel so you're always up to date with my movie reactions, unboxings, and more. Next time, I'll see you guys later.